Speaking of winning those O'Reilly races, that was my first Xfinity race win, was Bristol with that 22 car, and Ryan Blaney. Blaney beat Kyle Busch on a late race restart. And this one I knew Blaney was a dog, dude. He was still young before even Cup race or anything. He was driving the 21, I think, the next day. It was winning part-time Cup schedule. And Kyle Busch made some smart-ass remark to him in the driver's meeting. He was, you might want to go read the restart rules, saying that he jumped the start. And Ryan goes, looks, you might want to go read them. And I was like, he's a dog. Yeah. Let's go. It's taking a little while to get there, but
I mean, that's
it's always been in there, buddy.
Yeah. He's a dog. I don't know how other way you could put it. Kind of a prick in a good way, you know?
He can turn it on and off.
Yeah.
You got to as a race car driver.
You
got to be able to turn it on and off and stick up for yourself.
That's right. Man, Bristol, we go from my favorite track on the face of the planet in Rockingham to my second favorite place on the face of the planet in Bristol Motor Speedway. There's no comparison to it.
Bristol's just Bristol, man.
It's just Bristol, baby.
It's Bristol. You've had some success here. You wrecked a modified, about killed yourself here one time, but your truck race, your first truck race, you
traction.
Classic Randy LaJoy quote. Let's tell the story.
I drove my first time in a truck. I was driving for Ricky Benton, Black's Tire.
Black's Tire, run top 10.
92 truck. They were down at the beach, Benton, North Carolina. They didn't have very much. They had some old motors, and we scrapped and clawed. I think we were on the 8th.
Yeah, you're on top 10.
So I have carried some donkeys to some good days.
Now he's sponsored now. Black's Tire was everywhere, right?
I know. Shout out Ricky Benton and that whole Black's Tire community. Supporting the sport. Appreciate you.
So Corey goes to, we could build a modified, go there. Corey followed Casey Kane down in the corner, I believe.
No, it was Mike Stefanik.
Mike Stefanik, yeah. So this car was sweet, by the way.
I had been there in late models and things like that, and everything I had driven there up to that point was a fendered car. So everything else prior to that, you get behind somebody, you get tight because you don't have the downforce, right? You get in the bank end and think that's struggling to turn, and you can't get to the gas. Modifieds, on the other hand, come to find out, since they are about 90% rear downforce, when they get behind somebody, you lose all of the air in the blade. So it goes from 90% to 0%. So those things get stupid loose. I learned this the hard way. So I go into one, following Mike Spanik, running like 7th or 8th. Go into one, and she starts getting a little sideways before the banking. So I enter the banking with some counter steer in it, and as soon as you load up, it just goes the direction where the front tires are going.
I looked an iRacing glitch.
Center punched it. The crankshaft bolt embedded into the safer barrier. Head bounced off the steering wheel, right? The whole thing. This thing's on casters, trying to get into the truck. It's just murdered. And
you come walking back from the care center, and there's Tweety birds around your head.
Yeah.
And I'm in the trailer, and the race is still going on, and you come back, and you're clearly concussed, and your dad is furious.
Yeah.
And you go, the first thing you said when you walked in there, you go, something broke. And your dad said, yeah, effing traction.
Traction broke.
And I grabbed my backpack and walked out the tunnel. I'm not going to be here for this ass chewing. I'm out. Bristol is one of those places it's just one of the best places to race, to compete, probably even driving, but on pit road, it's a scrappy blue collar day. You're keeping your guy in it. Depending on what pit stall you're in,
there's no break.
There's no break. If you get a bad pit stall selection, you're coming around cars. It's just really challenging. Finished third here with Zane Smith last year. I've won 3 or 4 cup races here, and I got a couple swords at the house.
Hey.
But happy that it's back to asphalt or concrete, not dirt.